We think that it is necessary to take poverty and social exclusion seriously. And in the forthcoming elections, we are hopeful that this would be a mark in the path towards bettering things for many people around Europe.
And are policy makers actually listening? Will there be any members of the European Parliament coming today or representatives from national governments who might be able to take what you say and what your reports and studies show back to their member states and actually implement, which is of course always the tricky thing?
Our reports are showing around 120 million people are in Europe suffering from poverty and social exclusion. Most of the countries have high rates that haven't really go down after the recovery. So in the case of Spain, for example, it's nearly a quarter of the population. And in other countries, it's even above this rate. For example, in Bulgaria, Romania, 45% are suffering from poverty and social exclusion. So we are very worried that you cannot exclude a quarter of the population from the welfare and everyday consumption. Housing prices, struggling with poverty means that you cannot have warm houses, children cannot go well-fed to school.
And Graziella, will you take into account today in that seminar the requests of the Yellow Vests who've been protesting? They were out last weekend for the 12th time on the streets of France. They're arguing, many of them, that they just can't make ends meet. Will discussions like this be had today in the European Parliament at that seminar?
Yes, indeed, of course. People are going outside because they are not heard enough by the politicians they have voted for.
Absolutely. And what about the root cause of poverty? Like, what suggestions concretely will you be giving to policymakers today in the European Parliament?
We need to establish social Europe. Social Europe should be in the heart of the people and not just Europe for business. And this means taking poverty seriously, establishing European standards like a minimum income for everyone, and also minimum standards regarding minimum wage. So in this way, we hope that with the implementation of the pillar of social rights in Europe, things will go better, will improve in the future.